Today, I will not be a great value Angry Joe and rant angrily at the capitalist shortcoming of the gaming industry. Instead, let's have a somewhat lighthearted talk about gaming peripherals. Yes, gaming peripherals, the headsets, keyboards, game controllers, and RGB power supplies that help us pub stomp the enemy team in Valorant and get the girl or boy in our favorite RPGs. Well, at least that's what marketing will tell you it does. Last time I checked, setting my Razer keyboard to rainbow didn't help me suck less at Destiny 2. The only thing it really did was annoy people in Discord. Kit and Virgil can tell you. Anyways, let's answer the question. Are gaming specific devices needed or even necessary? No, because if you suck with a Logitech MX Master, you are still gonna suck on a Logitech Superlight. This has been my TED Talk. Good night.
Actually, Taylor, I think you're gonna stay right where you are. We're not gonna do the early end bit again.
Fine, since my editor overlord wants content, let's deep dive. Gaming peripherals are supposed to be engineered for gaming and match the gaming aesthetic. Everything from headsets and mice to, and I am dead serious, Razer Gamer Gum.
Nah, there's no way.
Yes, it's a thing. Do the Google.
There's just no way that Razer would actually... What the?
Anyways, gaming peripherals are supposed to be optimized for gaming needs. Audio having high detail and being able to hear little Timmy 40 miles away camping in the corner. Keyboards and mice sending inputs at the speed of light so you can get to that emergency meeting button before you get murdered in electrical for the 5th time. RGB, cause colors. However, in reality, are they actually necessary? The answer is a concrete sorta. It will be easier for all involved if we break it down into categories. We'll primarily focus on PC gaming, as generally console manufacturers make the best controllers, go figure, but the audio section will still be important for you guys. Anyways, categories. We'll break it down to the big 3. Keyboards, mice, and audio. Monitors could be a video all on their own. So first off, let's start with keyboards. This is an area I'm rather familiar with. Why? I've built mechanical keyboards, some meant for work and some meant for gaming. I've also owned gaming keyboards from a wide variety of brands. And here's my very simple conclusion on gaming keyboards. Most of them are hot garbage. Now, before certain fanboys boo me in the comments section, let me explain. Most major gaming mechanical keyboards get their switches or buttons from one of 3 manufacturers, biggest of them being a company called Cherry MX. The only major difference between them is usually software and aesthetics when it comes to the actual keyboard. The buttons usually feel and act the same. There are exceptions. Razer uses optical switches in their Huntsman line, and SteelSeries with their Apex keyboard uses OmniPoint. Outside of those and a few other exceptions, you are paying for brand, looks, and software. If it's Razer Synapse, it's pretty trash software. Custom mechanical keyboards makes this discussion even more complex, and I'm not making Virgil edit another hour-long nerd monologue. So, are gaming keyboards necessary? If you are a high-ranked esports pro or top-tier player, then yes. And I recommend the Razer Huntsman series for the optical switches, since pretty much they're the fastest thing on the market. If you are a regular Joe Blow who just wants a good out-of-the-box experience, you don't need those features. But there's nothing wrong in wanting them. However, if you just want that good jack-of-all-trades keyboard that can game and do normal everyday tasks, I highly recommend the Ducky 1.2 or the Ducky 1.3 series. They are fairly priced, very reliable, and if they need to game, pick the Cherry MX Silvers as your switch choice. Now, let's do mice. This one isn't going to be as long because honestly, I do feel that if you play games, gaming mice are more necessary than gaming keyboards. Gaming mice generally have their technology and innovations flow down into regular everyday mice. The extra buttons, better sensors, and nowadays, very reliable wireless. If you do a bit of everything and only need a few extra buttons, the G502 has been a gaming staple for years. If you're more of an MMO dude like me, I swear by my Razer Naga. You an FPS dude on a budget but want that great wireless, Glorious Gaming Model O or Model D wireless are great options that won't bust your bank like a Logitech Superlight. If I'm being completely honest, when it comes to gaming mice, they feel like the only category that earns their gaming moniker. Having said that, it brings us to audio. Audio isn't the hard yes like mice, but not as lol no as keyboards. It falls in the middle. Let's talk about when gaming headsets are great. Oddly enough, it's when they're convenient. Gaming headphones become understandable when someone needs a plug-and-play solution that can handle their mic, their audio, and in higher-end models, dealing with multiple devices with only one headset. Like mice, gaming headsets have different flavors and budgets depending on what you need. I love my admittedly pricey Astro A50s because I play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, and if some of my PlayStation friends want to be in a call, but they don't want to be in Discord, I can pull up PlayStation Chat on my phone and talk to them while I can still listen to my game. The Audis, Penrose, and Corsair Virtuoso even have Bluetooth to let you listen to your phone audio while you play. Now, I want you to notice something. I never once said gaming headphones earned their moniker through audio. If you are only worried about having great audio and being able to hear what you need to hear from the game, gaming headphones generally fall very flat. The only real exceptions being Audis, Penrose, and Mobius alongside some offerings from Sennheiser. Why? Audiophile headphones just do it better. Don't believe me? Take a look at Ninja. Yes, that what did you say to me, you little Ninja? Just stay with me on this example, okay? Look at his headphones. They aren't Razer, they aren't Logitech, or even the highly rated SteelSeries Arctis Pro. What are they? They're Beyerdynamic DT990 Pros. Studio headphones that are usually meant for mixing and mastering music or other audio sensitive work. Same thing when you look at Tfue, except he is using what appears to be the Sennheiser HT800S, and you probably don't want to look at the price tag. One of my favorite streamers, Zeppla, an MMO player, uses the DT770 from Beyerdynamic. Hey, Virgil, what do you use?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Taylor, because I use the Sony WH-CH700N. I've been down the whole gaming headsets route with Turtle Beach in the past, and I've always been disappointed with the mic and audio quality, and some of my very first videos were using a Turtle Beach mic. So I decided to just get the best pair of headphones that were available at my local Walmart, because I didn't need a gaming headset.
If his answer was a pair of gaming headphones, it kinda kills my example. Anyways, when it comes to me, I've used a few pair over the year. Turtle Beach, Razer, and now I have my Astros on standby in case of that previous PlayStation crossplay thing. What is my main go-to gaming headphone? Right now, it's the Sennheiser HD6XX. It's a great jack-of-all-trades headphone. You wanna know what I have coming in to replace them? If you guessed something from Beyerdynamic, you are correct. So what is the issue with gaming headphones not really having what I would call gaming audio? Well, it's simple. The headphones I mentioned and others like it are purely focused on audio. They have wires. They look bulky or generic as sin and lack microphone. You remember the exceptions of Audis and Sennheiser? They are audiophile companies that made gaming headphones. On top of it, some of these require outside equipment, such as a headphone amp to make them sound audible and get the full use out of them. If you just want to play some League with your friends, these headphones require extra know-how. Mainstream gaming headphones can just be plugged in and you got yourself some sound and a microphone for Discord. They are also made to sound appealing to as many people as possible. So when it comes to gaming headphones, it really depends on your needs. Ultimately, if you need something plug and play with a mic, go gaming headset. If you want the best gaming audio quality at all costs, well, you got some research to do, my friend. Okay, so bonus category, let's talk about mics. Virgil can back me up on this. You do not need a Blue Yeti or something even more expensive just for Discord or casual play. Unless you are serious about recording audio for content creation or streaming, your headset mic will be fine. And if you're worried about audio quality, the Corsair Virtuoso has a great mic, or get something wired if you are really worried. The general rule of thumb is a wired mic will always outperform a wireless one.
As far as wired microphones are concerned, I use the Shure PG27 USB edition. It served me well, and I've never had any problem with Shure's products, so I highly recommend checking them out if you get the chance.
Ultimately, do your research. Watch and read multiple reviews. Stay in your budget and ignore the marketing. Some gaming items do make good use of that gaming marketing term. The others is just 5 gum pretending to be for gamers, and it doesn't even turn your tongue RGB. As many of you know, Russia has instigated an unprovoked war into Ukraine. This has affected millions of innocent lives due to the violence caused by the Russian government. If you have money to spare, 2 links have been provided in the description. These are causes to help fund the people of Ukraine and its government to fight back against the Russian invaders. Please donate and share so we can help Ukraine defend its people and its sovereignty. Thank you, and Coyote Wild stands with Ukraine.